Hello guys, and welcome to this tutorial where I will show you how to quickly and easily copy trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on the PrimeXBT trading platform. I will show you, as you can see on this site right here, that in 3 simple steps you can copy other managers that have a strategy and how to trade crypto, and you can just follow them with one simple click and profit from their strategy and from their trades. I will show you all that in just a bit. If you want to create an account on the PrimeXBT platform, you can simply go down to the video description, click on the link, and then you get to exactly this page right here, and you can follow all the steps along. Once you're on the page right here, you can just click on Get Started. Then you will get to this page where we can enter our details right here, and then we are ready to go. Once you have created an account and you log in for the first time, the page will look like this. I will now give you a simple overview of all the things you can do right here and how to use the platform. So the first thing we can do is to deposit money to our account, of course. So to do that, as you can see, you have these 5 different currencies that you can deposit: Bitcoin, Ethereum, US dollar Tether, USD coin, and Covesting coin, which is a coin from here. And to deposit any cryptocurrency, you can either click right here on deposit or just on top right here. And then, as you can see, you can deposit any of these currencies. And down here, you always have your personal Bitcoin address, for example. Of course, in Ethereum, there's an Ethereum address. And then you can just copy the address and then send the currency to that address. And then it will appear right here within your account. So you can do, of course, that also with Bitcoin or anything else. Just copy the address, send, in this case, Bitcoin to this address, and then you will get it right here on your account. So that's the easiest option that you have right here. Another option would also be, if you click on deposit right here, you can also buy it directly. If you don't have a currency right here, or you don't want to send it, you just want to buy it directly here, this is also an option. You could just click on buy Bitcoin right here, choose the currency that you're using with your, for example, credit card or bank account. You can of course also go, for example, for euro, and then either with a bank or wire transfer, or you use your credit card, a Visa or MasterCard. Then you can just click right here on buy. Of course, this goes through a third-party service. As you can see, you can type in how much you want to invest, you want to deposit, how much you will estimately receive in Bitcoin in this case, and then you can just click on buy now. In this case, enter your details from your credit card, and then you can buy it directly within the platform. But of course, the easier option, of course, would also be, if you already have Bitcoin or any of these currencies, then to just click on deposit right here and then transfer money to this address. Next up, let's take a look on the different components that we can do right here. There's, for example, the section of margin where you can leverage trade by yourself. So you could say, okay, all right, I want to open a position of 0.01 Bitcoin in Bitcoin USD. Of course, there are many different other trading pairs that you can use in this case. And then you can say, okay, I want to make a buy order. I want to enter it directly. I won't get into detail with that. You can place a stop loss or take profit. As you can see, say how much profit or loss you want, and then you can just send the order. And that's one option that you can do. I'm not going to get into too much detail of that. It's just also a feature that you could use on the platform. But what I want to show you is the Covesting feature right here. So let's go on that. So here, this is something very unique and special that we have right here, because here we can follow strategies from other traders and profit from their gains by just following their strategy with our own capital, with our own money. So to do that, as you can see in this list, you have many different strategies that you can look up right here. You can always see the total performance right here. You can see the performance of today. You can see for how many days the strategy has been running. In this case, almost exactly 1 year. You can see how many followers the strategy has, in this case 1,500. You can see a little graph of the performance right here, and you can see the followers equity, so how much money of all the followers they have money in the strategy right now is worth. In this case, it's $1.5 million. Next to it, you also have a star rating, so you can take a look at that too. Here you can see how, for which things you get a star. For example, in this case, if you have, the manager has deposited more than 0.5 Bitcoin, then you get 1 star. Or in the last 60 days, there has been at least 30 days with a trade. So that's something where you can look at how to get these stars. Of course, you can also click on one strategy. Let's go, for example, in this case, Bitcoin or Zaros, or what's the name. And then you can see these different things here. Again, you can also see the manager's equity, so how much the manager has deposited in his own strategy. In this case, it's almost exactly 1 Bitcoin, which is $62. You can see IFE, this stands for initial followers equity, so how much the followers have deposited. In this case, 18.6 Bitcoin, which is 1.1 $1 million. And right now the followers equity is 24.7 Bitcoin, so 1.5 million US dollars. So that's all the difference right here is the profit for the followers. All right, so right here you can also see there can be a maximum, as you can see, but you can also, if you click on here, you can see this also can be upgraded, what the maximum initial followers equity is right here. And you can see for how many days it has been. I've already shown you that. All right, down here you can also see a graph. You can see the profit, how it has developed in the past. You can see how it has behaved in the past, like up to 500% in this case. You can see how the manager's equity has developed in the past, and you can also see the followers equity, how this has been, how the development has been for that. If you go down here, you can also see the profit distribution. This is also something really interesting. You can see, all right, if I have this is the minimum balance that I have to deposit in this strategy, 0.001 Bitcoin. 60% of the profit goes to you, the follower, 20% goes to the platform, and 20% goes to the manager in this case. And of course, this gets higher, your part gets higher. So if we have, for example, let's say we have 0.1 Bitcoin deposited, we get 75% of the profit, 5% goes to the platform, and 20% goes to the manager. So we get more. Something which is of course really nice is that these fees that we have to pay in this case, I mean, we don't have to do anything. We get 75% of the profit, and 5% and 20% goes to someone else in this case. But the good thing is it's only for the profit. So everyone benefits from a good profit. All right, next to it right here, we have a description. So in this case, he can describe, the manager can describe what strategy he wants to follow. In this case, you can also follow, for example, the manager on social media or something like that. Down here, you can also see the performance of the recent days. In this case, how it has developed in each and every single day, and also by month. So how in the past months the strategy has been doing. All right. If you can go down here, sometimes you can also see the trading history, and nevertheless, you can see it if you follow a strategy. Let's go up here. Here we can actually now follow a certain strategy. So if we click on that, as you can see, we can now say how much, in this case, we would see our balance right here. How much do we want to follow this strategy of our own money? You can do whatever you want. You can, for example, start with a minimum balance to just try it out, or you can put more into it. And yeah, just how you want it. Down here, you can again see how much of the profit goes to the manager and the platform. Of course, if we change that to 0.1 in this case, as you can see, now we get 75% and only 5% goes to the platform in this case. So then we only have to confirm the terms, and then we can just follow it. And then that's basically already it. Now we are making profits by following this strategy. Something else I also want to show you, if you go down here to yield account, you can also use your money to stake and to earn rewards. So as you can see, you can get some yields, which is also pretty nice. You can, for example, let's say we want to go for US dollar tether, and let's say we want to, let's go for 5,000 in this case, for example. And then you can see you can start with this right here, and then you get per day in this case that's around 50 cents, and you get in total for this duration, in this case it's 1 year, you get $166 in this case, which is 3.3% of a yield that you can get. And you can also upgrade that if you have a COV membership, as you can see, so you can upgrade to that if you want. So that's also an option to earn yields on your money that you have. The next session up here is analysis. It's not really that interesting. You can just analyze the charts. If you choose a different trading pair, you can just look at the chart and just use the chart to look around, and to just also have a trading chart directly within the platform. All right, but the most important thing I wanted to show you is this Covesting feature, and yeah, that's basically already it for this tutorial. If you want to get started directly, just go down to the video description, click on the link, and then you can just get started, create an account right here completely for free, and try the platform out, and then you are directly ready to go. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments.